On this episode, we talk about outsourcing everyday tasks, depth and width, and how I react when somebody asks for a selfie. You ask questions, and I answer them. This is the Ask GaryVee Show. Hey everybody, this is GaryVee, Nerd Chuck, and this is episode 178 of the Ask GaryVee Show. It's a very exciting day here at Vayner. D-Rock, you can show it. We'll give him a little look on what's going on. The big these are D-Rock. These are big cameras, D-Rock. I mean, you're rolling with a very small camera. Is this making you feel insecure? I mean, these are big ass cameras, D-Rock. You okay? Yeah. All right, India. I know you were sick and shoveled in. I'm super excited. You're feeling better?
I'm feeling much better.
You're excited to be back?
Yes.
You missed the show?
Yeah, every day.
Good, thank you very much. All right, so let's get into that show, India. Let's go rocking and rolling. We're on a tight schedule today, but I want to talk about a couple things. One, thank you guys so much for all the love on DailyVee. Everybody's loving that. D-Rock, this is really up to you. Your brand is through the roof because of this. People really believe that you've got a little bit of talent now. And I'll be honest with you, Stefan and India, I've been talking, you've changed. You now think you're a big deal. I know, I'm just kidding. Right? Yeah. Is he trying to like create like?
Well, I had dinner tonight. I'll start some.
Yeah, expose him a little bit. So thank you guys all for that. Super excited about the book, the Snapchat stuff. There's a lot we need to catch up on. I feel like I have to go fast today, so like we'll catch up in 179. But there's a barter page. We got that going on. The Snapchat thing we put together was phenomenal. The audiobook is done and in the bag. There will be an audiobook if you haven't been watching Snapchat and DailyVee. And I've enjoyed all the feedback from so many of you that are missing the Ask GaryVee show. Yes, a lot of you are like, oh, DailyVee is now my favorite thing. Cool, but a lot of momentum for Ask GaryVee. And so just to make the record straight, I will continue to do the Ask GaryVee show. I've just been really busy. Now the good news is D-Rock's probably going to travel with me quite a bit for DailyVee during the intensity that is going to be March and April with the new book. And D-Rock will hack. As a matter of fact, we'll come up with some side ideas where people can be the India of the show because, I don't think we're going to travel India. Sorry, India.
It's fine.
All right.
It's cool. It's fine.
Fine.
I'll never be as good as me.
Oh, D-Rock, we got to start miking India. A lot of people are asking for that.
No.
Stuff. Well, that's what you guys are supposed to be doing. Don't I know me? Okay, good. All right, India, let's get into the show.
Chase asks, why are so many people worried about their marketing ability while their product is plain awful?
Well, Chase, I think this comes down to something that I call ugly child syndrome. What I mean by that is, at some level, people are very deep into their product. They've spent time and years and money developing their product, and they're stuck, right? Like, they think that good marketing or great marketing can fix that product and service. You're pandering, if you've watched me at all, you're pandering to me right now because you know that I love to say, even the greatest marketing of all time is not gonna fix your shit product. So like, I get it, and I agree, and I think the reason that people are in that place is it's less expensive and seems more practical to go and fix the marketing over your product than to scrap your whole business and start creating a new charger or a new, sneaker or a new shirt. Like, that seems like a reset, whereas great marketing feels like a renovation, and most people want a patchwork and most people want a quick fix, and it's just human behavior that it's tough to take a step back and say, let's start all over. That's just not a place where most people want to go, or can they even practically afford to go? So this is a very common problem for a lot of businesses, and if you're in that spot right now, I think you really have to debate if you're better off kind of punting, going and getting a job than going into more debt or getting further along, or the thing I think a lot more about, and something I'll probably pound a lot more in 2016, which is opportunity costs. When do you cut bait so that you can go on to do the next part of your life? Because squeezing a raisin for juice for another year isn't gonna get you anything. Thank you. I'm feeling sharp today.
Nice.
I feel really sharp. I mean, the audiobook, these guys, I'm feeling really goddamn sharp.
Christine asks, what is the best way to bring awareness to your brand when first starting up?
Christine, I mean, have you watched 177? I mean, there's a million things you can do. I mean, PR is still a basic tried and true, meaning like show up on blogs and be interviewed and show up on a Blab and show up on a Periscope and things you can do without a PR company and paying them $2,000 to $5,000 a year. Just hack, go on, you know. I mean, this is really like, this is almost tiresome. So what's her name? Christine, I'm sorry, but like this is like, I mean, this is literally like, hey Gary, recap everything you've been talking about for 9 years. I mean, I'd almost rather you just Google my name and get those answers this way, but I'll pander to the context of the show. I'm a little bit pissed off at you, India, for this question. This makes no sense. There's a million things. Create content, use social networks. All of this stuff now doesn't cost money. See, the reason I love social media is it's layered on top of the internet and it doesn't cost you money. It costs you talent and time, but it doesn't cost you money. Like, email HuffPo and say, I wanna guest blog. Okay, and then you talk about your stuff. I mean, it's so easy. Influencers, send them free product. I have no idea what your product or service is, but there's so many ways to get exposure. I get that I'm good at it, but the blueprint has been absolutely laid out for so many people. It's content creation and it's content and distribution at its most basic form. Content and distribution. The distribution game has changed so much over the last decade. The YouTubes and Facebooks and Twitters and Snapchats, they all work if you know how to use them. It's a tool, right? Like if I don't know how to use a wrench, it's not valuable to me. If you don't know how to use YouTube, it won't be valuable to you. But what you need to do is you need to figure out how to make them valuable or hire or partner with somebody that will make it valuable for you. But the ability to get exposure now has never been easier. The problem is that means everybody's going into that game and it filters the supply and demand of attention. And so now everybody's got an at-bat and now the cream has to rise to the top. I don't know, like that?
It was a new perspective though, all of that.
It wasn't super new, India.
You use new analogies, which is always helpful.
That's different than perspectives.
Okay. Fair.
Go ahead. Andrew.
Andrew asks, what normal tasks do you outsource? For example, preparing your meals, doing your laundry, etc., in order to enable you to focus on work.
Well, I've outsourced everything my whole life. Either I outsource it or I punt it. Since I was about in 3rd grade, if I didn't think it was valuable to me to buy the New York Jets, I've outsourced or punted it. School, couldn't outsource it. Couldn't say, hey, Brian Chen, real actual person, one of my best friends in middle school. Hey, Brian Chen, do my homework and take my test. Couldn't do that, so instead I just took Fs. Just punted it. Sorry, I'm out. Outsourcing, you know, when I went to college, I was not capable of doing my own laundry because my mom did everything for me, so I hacked and, I mean, this is kind of awkward, but like, I would like get girlfriends to do it for me. Like, I would just like, I guess hook up with girls so they would do my laundry because there was no other way for me to do my laundry because to this day, as I sit here in front of you as a 40-year-old man, I've never done laundry in my life. Wow. Now, I know you're judging me and I respect that, but I'm judging you because I'm way better at business than you are. So like, listen, it's fair. Like, I think that there's, I mean, I outsource I don't want to do anything. I would never, ever, ever do anything that I didn't want to do if I could help it. But I don't want to change my tire on the highway. I have, because I was stuck. But if there was a new Uber-like app called Tire where I could hit it and in 3 minutes somebody would be there, I would do that every time. I don't want to do anything that I don't want to do. And I believe everybody's the same way. And so I've worked very hard to try to put myself in the financial situation to do things, including fixing my weight and my health because I needed somebody else to really be full-time for me to get there. And then I'm just self-aware about those things. I don't care how you judge me on never doing my laundry. Like, I get it, and I don't think that I'm right. I just think it's my truth.
Corey asks, I might be the best example of someone who gets distracted by width instead of depth. Do you ever have to regain focus? Tips?
Yeah, Corey, I mean, you know, you're talking about like worrying about how many followers you have and how much reach you have and not worrying about if you've positioned yourself to actually convert on what you want to. For me, my religion is depth, not width, and so I don't struggle with that. I never care about how many Twitter followers I have or how much traffic I have to my website. I'm always thinking about the moment I'm gonna deal with in about a month, which is, you know, did I sell books, right? Did everything lead to that moment? By the way, is it February 23rd, my telethon?
Yes.
Great, February 23rd, get ready. Oh, we have to film the commercial for the February 23rd. Anyway, February 23rd, mark your calendar right now, actually. Actually, can we get that on the calendar app on GaryVaynerchuk.com? We need to get that up.
Got it.
From what, 10 a.m. to 6? Yeah, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. I'm doing a huge telethon where people buy 8 books and the whole thing, it's gonna be huge. Anyway, I need to refocus on different things, not the width and depth thing. I need to refocus on opportunity costs. This is gonna become my theme. You think you're tired of me talking about Snapchat? Wait till you hear how much I'm gonna pound you in 2016 with opportunity costs, because I'm becoming more self-aware that my misses in my career aren't necessarily the things I'm doing, they're the things I'm not doing because of the certain things I'm doing. Got it? So I think that's what I'm trying to focus myself on, which is putting myself in the best position to succeed and auditing my talents and my upside to allocate my time and my efforts.
Travis asks, do you lose respect for business people if they go all fangirl on you, want to take pics, etc.? Do you feel respected or used?
I feel flattered. I mean, I definitely don't disrespect that. It's the same way I react to Brandon Marshall, or, like when you're into something, if you're into, the great blessing of my life, another nice thing that happened to me was I'm in the prime of my career when this entrepreneurship became something people wanted to talk about, right? And so, I mean, for the things that I was taught that I was a loser at from 1st grade to 12th grade has now become the foundation of people wanting to take selfies with me on the streets of New York. I do not disrespect somebody. I don't feel like first of all, you have to understand how I roll. I already think I have an edge on all of you, so there's nothing to change, right? If you ask me for a selfie, I don't think like, oh, now I got you. I think I got you from the get. I think I'm better than everybody in that weird way when I put my business uniform on. So I don't think it changes my relationship that somebody wants to do that, and I equally feel okay to do that to a Jets offensive lineman because that's the thing I'm passionate and excited about. For me, the feeling is very simple. I'm flattered, I'm humbled. I actually think the people that like me and are able to get through my facade of energy and ego and bravado and actually value my content are quite smart and probably have a little bit more EQ. And maybe that's my own ego talking about myself, but the truth is, that's how I look at it. And so I'm actually intrigued by my fan base. A lot of people are always like, how a lot of you are like, man, you should have more YouTube followers. Like more people should know GaryVee. All this stuff that you guys are so nice to me about. I'm not so easy to figure out, my friends. We talk about this. This is why I post on Instagram like, what was your first reaction to me? Because I want you guys, it's not for me to feel great about myself. I already got that. Check that box. That's set for life. It's for you to see how other people reacted to learn why this is all happening. I'm a little bit of a contradiction. I'm not so easy to figure out. And so if somebody comes up to me and says, I like your stuff, the things that I default into, the quick rush of emotion, the blood that rushes to my head is like, holy crap. Number 2 is like, did anybody else see this? Like, did India see this? See how popular I am? Number 3 is, this person's interesting. They were able to figure it out. Why? Those are the things that tend to rush to my head. Great, good show. Good show, right? Yeah, it's fun. Question of the day. Who's gonna win the Super Bowl and why is the fun one. And number 2, because I haven't been doing the show that much and I need comments, they're my oxygen, I'd love your audit on episode 10 and 11 of the DailyVee. You keep asking questions, I'll keep answering them.